What it do, peeps? It's the Beat Chef for Watch the Damn Tape. Next, we're going to get into day 3 from Unrivaled. Vinyl 84-69 get the win. You know, the final got Enrique Uguale, Ryan Howard. They got guard play, and in this league, these women are making people look stupid. The 2 games they've played, they've ran a rough shot every time. First game it was Ryan Howard going off for 33. This game it was Enrique going for 21. Dearica Hamby down low 22. Nobody's been able to stop her. Howard had 14. Aaliyah Boston had 11. For the Phantom, Brittany Griner had 13. T.U.S.S.L.E had 12. Sabrina Ionescu had 14. Natasha Cloud had 11. Katie Lou Samuelson had 11. So they had 5 people with double figures. They shot better. They shot 51%, but they only 52 field goal attempts, 27. They made 27. The Vinyl shot 49%, but it's the guard play in this league. Enrique Ungawale puts people on skates, and she is relentless with the ball. Kind of reminds me of an older version of Hannah Hidalgo without the steals. She's gonna take it to the rack. She's going to attack. She's in attack mode at all times, whether it's 3, mid range, or taking it to the rack. Enrique is that girl, and she puts in work. It was good to see Aaliyah Boston. She did particularly well. She had 11. She was trying to move. The moves that she did in practice in her video, she was trying them in this game. She was trying to do the floater, her back to the basket, doing some different moves. It was good to see her, because I heard she struggled in the preseason games in Unrivaled, but she's going to get it. She's using this time wisely to craft her game, and I give her a lot of credit for that. I know people, T.U.S.S.L.E said that she wasn't going to return to Dallas. Can you please tell me, for the life of God, why do y'all want this woman to play with Caitlin Clark? I just don't see it. At times she looks lost. Tonight, she hit a deep 3, hit some mid-range shots. But defensive wise, she's gotten taken to the woodshed in 2 games and looked just pathetic. Just this is the only way you can say it. Pathetic. This Phantom team looks lost already. And she just looks lost as a player, period. They had 14 turnovers, 16 fouls. Pretty much that was the game. I mean, it was competitive. I mean, first, second quarter, the Phantom kind of kept the game close. It kind of broke out in the third, going into the fourth, and it was just a runaway. And it was a low scoring. I mean, it was low scoring for them. 69 points isn't really much. But I just don't. This team, whoever put this team together, they screwed up. They screwed up. The guards. Ionescu needs help. Ionescu can't facilitate and bring the ball up court. She needs somebody else to bring up the ball, and she plays off the ball so she can catch and shoot. And they don't have that. Natasha Cloud isn't the person that's the facilitator. She's like the Energizer Bunny spark plug, off the bench. And only 4 teams are going to make the playoffs. This ain't one of them. This ain't one. You can already tell the Laces are going to make the playoffs. The Lunar Owls are going to make the playoffs. And definitely the Vinyl are going to make the playoffs. The last team, it could be a toss-up. You got the Mist. They got Breonna Stewart. She's one of the people that got the league together. You would hope a person that got the league together's team can make the playoffs, but they didn't look too good either. I mean, so going to the Lace and the Mist, this was a low scoring game, 63-43. Lace over the Mist. Breonna Stewart carried the team. Breonna Stewart's up in age. She had 17. Jewel Lloyd has fell off the cliff since that opening night game where she was going at Skylar Diggins with the Lunar Owls. Rakia Jackson only had 9. They shot 31%. The Lace only shot 38%, but McBride had 21. Hayes had 16. Alyssa Thomas had 12. Kate Martin had 10. Dejanay Carrington, 1 of 10 for 2 points. And Vandersloot, 2 of 11 for 5 points. And that was the game. It was 35-21 at halftime. This game featured, they should have built houses. As many air balls. I've watched every game in Unrivaled. And every game, there's been a ball that was nowhere near hitting the rim. And it is the most frustrating thing to freaking watch. Point blank, I remember Vandersloot in the first quarter, breakaway layup, nobody there, blew it. Then got mad at herself. They're back down court. It's 3-on-2, score. Got to keep your head in the game. It's like y'all ain't ready. I'm noticing a couple things I'm noticing from Unrivaled early. The pace of the game, these older players, it's not for them. This is a league, just in my opinion, should be for younger college women that don't go to the WNBA but want to stay stateside and practice their craft in hopes of getting on a WNBA roster or them expanding the roster size or adding new teams, and they can stay relevant and work on their games in America. This ain't for the old folks. The old hoopers can't get back on defense. In this game, you seen Tiffany Hayes zipping, flying. Another thing I noticed, Kate Martin. The Las Vegas Aces are going to miss Kate Martin. They actually got a gem in the second round and didn't even know it. Even though she didn't think she was going to get drafted on draft night, Kate Martin can play. And Golden State's going to have a hell of a player with Kate Martin. The way Kate Martin was facilitating the offense just in the 3-on-3. Like I said, the Laces by far are the most entertaining team out of all these teams to watch. Probably say slight edge over the Vinyl, because everybody on the Laces, whether they rotate one in and one out, whatever 3 are on the court, they work together like they've played for years. It's like watching the Harlem Globetrotters go up against a scrub team. And the way Kate Martin was facilitating the pick and roll with Dolson or with McBride, easy baskets. Easy. It comes so easy for the Laces. It's not even funny. I'm looking forward to seeing the Laces when they play the Vinyl and when they play the Lunar Owls. Because the other 3 teams, it's a toss-up. I don't see the Phantom making this, because 4 teams make the playoffs. I don't see the Phantom making the playoffs. It's going to be out the Mist and the Rose. And like I said, Breonna Stewart's team should make the playoffs. You would think the Rose would have it. They got Kalia Copper and Chelsea Gray by themselves. With just those 2, should be able to get it. And you have Angel Reese, for what it's worth, on that roster as well. And even just with her defense and getting second chance shots for others off the rebounding, you would think they might have a slim chance to get that 4th spot and get in, but they're going to get blowed out. Whoever the 4th team is, that's an automatic bye, because the 4th team is going to be terrible. by the time this is all said and done. The fourth team might have an under 500 record. That's just being honest. In this small amount of team format. But yeah, the Laces are dominant. They dominated this game. It was close early, and then by the time the second quarter ended, going into halftime, it was 35-21, like I said. But third quarter, they opened it up. Like I said, the Mist couldn't buy a bucket tonight. It's just a. I would think they would have a lot better squad with Rakia Jackson and Jewel Lloyd. You know, it's just it's just something it's not clicking with them. Just something point guard wise or whatever. No floor leader when they're out there. It's just like they don't know what to do, and their coach looks like he's at a loss for words. So he's probably looking like, I mean, he look like he's about to blow a gasket. Like he can't draw up a play that these women can execute. And half the time when they're in the huddle, if you watch them on the sideline, they look like want, like they're just listening to Mr. Handy talk and like, man, we don't really care. We're just here to get a check. But those are my thoughts from Monday night's games. Looking forward to the 24th. The Phantom play the Mist. Ooh. And the Laces play the Vinyl. That's the game. That's the game that's going to be the game. The Laces and the Vinyl. Two quality teams, both with excellent guard play. Alyssa Thomas, can she slow down Enrique? And I know the news about Kennedy Carter, and she's probably going to be a free agent. To be honest, y'all tell me what y'all think. Kennedy Carter on the Indiana Fever does not look bad to me. Caitlin Clark needs a thug on her team. She needs somebody that's unafraid to knock fire out of somebody and to protect Caitlin Clark, because Caitlin Clark can't protect herself. She needs a thug, and Kennedy Carter can fill it up. Kennedy Carter is probably the only one in the league that didn't really even get into the the Indiana Fever fans are so racist, but she can score and she can play D and she's got good size. That's what Caitlin Clark needs. I don't think Caitlin Clark needs this T.U.S.S.L.E girl. She can go somewhere else. She can go to New York and play with her sister. That might be what she wants to do anyway. But y'all tell me what y'all think about that too. It's a lot between this and the WNBA that's got a lot of comparisons, because that's what they're doing. They're just trying to recruit other people to play on their teams. But Kennedy Carter, to me, would look great playing alongside Caitlin Clark, especially on a fast break, especially in transition. That's what Caitlin Clark needs. She needs somebody she can kick it to and they can score. That's just my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think. New subscribers, welcome. Old subscribers, thank you for keeping me on my toes. As always, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell to get the next notification when I drop my next video. And until next time, folks, peace.